Good morning. So I have a bedhead day today at work. So I'm gonna go with a really kind of more natural, not a lot of makeup look for work today. So it looks like I just rolled out of bed, but look better. You know what I mean? So I started this morning with my skincare. I did a live video on that this morning. Then I followed it up with a video on our priming, setting my face using a light coverage foundation, our BB Flawless foundation. And then now I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try this. I love the liquid eyeshadows. I love them. This one is overt, it's brown. Haven't really ever done a brown eyeshadow, but I watched a live video and it looked really great. I love the Reverent, that's my favorite go-to. So if I don't love this, then I'll do that. But why not bring you guys along for the journey? So just a little swipe right along my lash line. So then the rest of it I'm gonna blend out. Like I said, I wanna go for kind of a light, not a lot of makeup look. So, ooh, should have cleaned my brush. You guys have one of these? It's like a little brush, it's like a little heavy, like a coarse sponge, and it gets the, if you run your brush over the top of it, it takes all the loose pigment out of your brush, so you don't end up with a lot of loose pigment in your brush. And so I went with more pinks yesterday, and so when I picked up my brush, because it's a liquid eyeshadow, it had a lot of pink residue on it, so I'm just gonna try to wipe off anything extra so I just get that nice rich brown color. And it works pretty good to clean your brush off of all the loose pigments in between washing them, which they don't have to be washed every day, but you should certainly wash your brushes if they get gunky. So I'm just gonna brush this across the bottom, sweep it across the bottom in the corner, and then blend it, kind of blend it up and blend it out. We'll see what it looks like. I bought it because I'd seen Mary do an absolute gorgeous eye using it, and I never would have oh, I think I kind of like that. I never would have chose a brown eyeshadow to kind of do that with, but I got a little carried away and said, ooh. What you forget though is that everybody is different eye shape, different skin tone, different everything. So even though I like something somebody else is wearing, doesn't mean I can wear it. I tend to forget that sometimes. I do that with losing weight too. I lost a bunch of weight, and then I see these cute little outfits on people and mannequins and things, and I go, ooh, I can totally rock that. And then I put it on, I'm like, that doesn't look good. And it's because my body shape is different, and I'm older, and you know, it just doesn't work. What works for one doesn't always work for the other. There we go. Wow, Matt, really brings out the blue in my eyes. Let me just check over here. I have a big mirror behind me, or behind you, that I can kind of see. I do my makeup in my phone as much as I can, but sometimes I gotta check the big guns to make sure it's even and looks good. And see, I think I kind of like that. What do you guys think? I'm talking to you like it's a live. This is just a video. I didn't want to go live twice this morning, so I'll post these when they're done. I like it. Never would have chose it, ever. Sometimes you gotta just jump out of your comfort zone. Just jump right out. Because you stay in there and it's nice and comfy and everything's the same. Like I could do the same eyeshadow look over and over and over and over again. What fun is that? I mean, I'm only 53. I got many, 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 many years of doing funky eyeshadow looks. Because why not play with what you got? And the one thing that I've always been not known for, but I always had pretty blue eyes, and you know, they're older and wiser these days, but that's what I got to work with, so why not go for it? Anyway, I'm gonna use my eye primer because why not live dangerously? Isn't it funny the faces you make when you do stuff to your eyes? It's like watching men shave. It's like make all sorts of funny faces. Do the same thing when we're putting on our makeup. You don't really notice it because nobody sees it. It's just you in the mirror by yourself. But then you post it out there for the whole world to see, and you think, God, I look dorky or goofy or funny or stupid. But you know what? It's me. Can I just tell you guys, I don't know if you could see this, but I'll try to find a before picture as well. I started using the eye serum on my eyelashes. After cancer, nothing really grew back the way it was supposed to. So I put the serum on my lashes at least 3 times a week and on my eyebrows. I do find a little tip that works for me, and a couple people have asked, but this is the serum. And it, by the way, there's till midnight tonight, the Epic 4D bundle. So that includes your mascara. Oh, it's over there on the heater. But it includes the Epic 4D mascara and a either primer or serum today until 12:59 or yeah, 11:59 tonight, midnight tonight, turns into a pumpkin and goes away forever. But the bundle is 25% off. You can choose the Epic. We have purple, purple sparkle. Is that what this one is? Or black. This is our wonderful mascara that has the fibers in it. Tomorrow I'm going to use this because tomorrow's tie-dye day, and I am going to tie-dye myself crazy. I'm going to tie-dye my hair. I'm going to do my makeup, kind of like tie-dye inspired. We'll use some purple mascara. But anyway, back to the serum. I use the serum about 3 times a week. I forget to do it every night, but you're just supposed to kind of tip the tips of your eyelashes, the last half of your lashes. Some people say that serums in general, and certainly this one, the first time I put it on, I swicked my eyelashes like I do my mascara, and I put it on too heavy and too much, and it kind of ran into my eyes a little bit because it's a serum, it's light, and it was uncomfortable. It didn't sting, didn't do any damage, doesn't like burn and you're like going crazy, but it's a little bit uncomfortable. So then I was just doing the tips, and that works pretty good. But then somebody had said, oh, I just do it that way too, but it still really irritates me, but I have little stubby eyelashes. And so what I suggest is put it on your fingertip and then just rub it this way along the tips of your eyelashes. So it just gets on the tips of your eyelashes, but you're not having any of that the heavy serum running into your eyes. Like I said, it's not going to do any damage. It's a little bit uncomfortable. You don't do it in the morning before your makeup. Do it at night before you go to bed. Or like I got up at 4:30, so I could have put some on, let it dry before I started my day. But anyway, that's that. I grab my mascara. I throw it on the heater in the morning, and it just like loosens it up a little bit. And I like to roll it. I don't know why I roll it between my hands. I tend to, you know, make sure I get all that stuff judged around in there, and nice and mixed. And this is the magic right here. This is the magic. Look at that. That is a beautiful thing. I love this mascara. Anyway, but it's on sale till midnight tonight. We have another bundle on sale this whole week. It's bundle 10. Bundle 10 is, bundle 10 is your choice of any liquid eyeshadow. So the one I have on now is called Overt. Reverent is my absolute favorite. It's like a champagne color. It's shimmery and pretty and light. And then I also have Businesslike, which is pink. I have like a raspberry, Exalted, and what's the other one called? And I mention them every time because I love them and I wear them all the time. Exalted and egotistical. And they look more like lip colors. And they work on the lips too. But they look more like lip colors. But when you put them on and then you blend them out, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, they sure are pretty. And they last and stay all day long. Oh, so I was, see, lose my train of thought again. I shouldn't have done that either. I use the serum and my lashes are longer and fuller than they have ever been. It's been 14 years since I lost them, 14 and a half years since I lost them. And they started growing back about, I would say, maybe a month after my chemo ended. My chemo ended in December of 2006. And my hair started growing back in, I'd say about January. I started getting like those little teeny stubbles. And I started noticing lashes and eyebrows in, I would say, the end of January, early February. And then by March, I had a little bit more to work with, but they were still too short and stubby to do anything. You couldn't put makeup on them because you poke yourself in the eye. So I probably didn't wear makeup till that summer, but they were always little stubs. They never fully grew back. And my eyebrows, forget about it. They're still thinking about whether or not they want to come back. They're like, we were having a good time hanging out, not being bothered and messed with. And 14 years later, I'm like, come on, babies, grow. Anyway, I just zigzag, zigzag, pull and twist. Zigzag, zigzag, pull and twist. Get all that mascara off that brush. You shouldn't dip a million times. I try to only go in once for each eye. That gives me 2 nice coats. See the faces. The stupid faces you make when you put on your makeup. And then you post it on social media for like tons of people to see. That's crazy. There we go. Got a little bit up here. If you let it dry, you tend to get rid of it a lot easier. If you try to wipe it away while it's wet, then it just smears. So let it dry and then just kind of flick it away. What do you think? Kind of natural? Ready for my bedhead look? Anyway, have a great day.